Okay, so we created 8 reels for one of our client, CasperSMC, and the reels have gained 7.7 million views in total. Now that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that we didn't involve client in any of the execution of these 8 pieces of content. We just use his old footage or maybe the footage from his YouTube, and then we executed these 8 reels. And the reels have exceptionally performed well, gaining really good results in terms of views and followers. So in this video, I'm going to basically break down each of these reels and the process by which we actually ideated and executed each pieces of content. And you can also take some inspirations as well, that how you can replicate the whole process and you can actually execute these kind of reels as well. So I'm gonna just jump into the process. Okay, so quick heads up, before, like prior to working with us, Casper SMC had like 68.4k followers, 68,000 followers. And after the process that we have gone through with Casper, the type of content we executed for him for the Instagram, now he has 113,000 followers. You can see the difference. Now uh, I'm going to tell you that we actually created more content than just 8 reels that I'm just actually showing you. But these 8 reels are actually the best, one of the best chunks that we had on CasperSMC, that I'm gonna just break down that how we actually ideated those. And the best part is that the same strategy that we executed for Casper is actually working for our every other client. So let's just jump into the reels. Okay, so before explaining each of these reels, I want you to know that each of these reels have some kind of goals behind it, right? These were executed with a purpose, with a proper execution, and the goals behind each of these. So, for example, these 2 reels are based on the stories from Casper's journey. These 3 reels, reel 3, reel 4, and reel 7, are executed to basically promote his YouTube content, to divert audience from Instagram to his YouTube channel. And these 2 are based on the lifestyle, to get the engagement and to show his personality a bit more. And this one right here, let me just, yeah. This one right here, it's controversial reel. It's basically executed based on some kind of controversy, and it actually has performed really well. So yeah, these 8 reels have its own type, its own goals, and based on those, they got triggered. So let's start with the first one. This reel, it is a story-based reel, and it has gained like 5.4 million views. And the interesting part is that we have used this uh, format for some of our other clients as well. And what I'm gonna basically do, I'm gonna just first, show you the reel. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen this reel on Instagram as well. And the interesting part is that we are the ones who actually come up with this format first on Instagram. We first executed this for our client Samuel Ecom, and then when it performed really well, we executed same for Casper SMC. So let me just show you. This is the card of Samuel Ecom. I'm gonna just walk you through Samuel's card, Notion card, and then how we then obviously I'm gonna just show you that how we actually executed for Casper as well. So yeah, this is the card, and this is how we actually come up with the idea. You can see the pointers right here. This is the script that we have written, and I'm gonna just try to dissect the actual video so that you guys can, if you want to execute something like that, you can do it with those pointers. So first of all, let me just show you that how I come up with this video idea. I was scrolling through Instagram for Casper, and I come up, this reel actually popped in front of me. You can see this. So this was the actual, the foundation of the idea. This was the actual inspiration by which I executed the piece of content that I have now. This is uh, this dude right here. He creates YouTube videos, and this whole journey, his whole journey is being documented on YouTube, and he's kind of really famous for his the life story that he had. He started talking about his experience being ugly, and he find his partner through YouTube, through the comment section, and he just what this guy actually did. Gags Nepal, it's, I think it's theme page. What these guys have done, they actually took a screenshot of each of his videos and sort of like created some kind of a story with this reel, that how he actually did it. And these are real screenshots right here. So yeah, I was, if I was when I was scrolling through this reel, I was actually watching this. It was kind of hooking me, right? And I thought that if this can work, I can try something like this for one of our clients as well. So yeah, this was the inspiration, and then based on this inspiration, we actually executed this reel right here, the one that I've shown you. So what I actually did here on this week. So I knew that Casper had some kind of a backstory behind him, right? He struggled hard to get where he is right now, and we had his loom where he was explaining all of his story, that how he started with trading and what kind of struggles that he had. So also we had his lifestyle footage as well, that when he was younger, when he was doing his first job and all those stuff. So what we actually did here, we created some kind of a story with the help of the YouTube interface here. And although he had uploaded some of his videos back in the day, which are real here, but most of them are made up. The story is real. The story here is real, but we kind of created some titles here, and we just replicated the YouTube interface to actually execute this reel. So you can have this template. I'll try to give it to you guys, but it's easy. It's easy to create. You can literally, you just need this interface, and you can add on your images and come up with the titles and execute. Make sure that to add the dates correctly. Uh, Add the subscriber count as well. Make sure the likes are realistic. Your picture as well. So yeah, this is how we actually execute this video idea, and you can see that this is the first card that we added for Samuel. uh, these are the pointers. You can go through those as well. This is the script that our writer written for reel for Samuel econ. You can see this first title here, we added a footage, the second title, the third title here, the fourth, and then a comment. Make sure that your video has comments so that it creates sort of a connectivity towards you in your whole video. So this is a connector, a comment that we added. Again, a title, one more title, and the last comment, and obviously the CTA. And also the CTA is the strategy that made me a dropshipper millionaire, comment course, and or access. So again, the strategy is something like that where you want your audience to go to, right? For example, if you want your audience to uh, check your YouTube channel, you can add that. If you want some kind of, I'd say that maybe newsletter, you can add that as well here. So yeah, this is how we actually executed this video. And a quick heads up that what you have to do uh, while executing this, you know that how to come up with the title, right? You know how to edit this, how to come up with the interface, but make sure that you leave some kind of room on the left and the right side of the videos of the interface. Because the reason is that because there is a zoom in effect on actually all of the reads. But if you are placing your text or any visual element exactly close to the borders, uh, whenever someone opens your reel on iPhone, it will get zoomed in. So for example, if this is, you can see the room right here. Even if you open this on iPhone, on Instagram, this will get somewhere here. This will move from here to here, right? But if I have added this border right here, I've added this title right here close to the border, then obviously E and X are going to probably cut. Same goes for these visuals as well. So just make sure that uh, stay in the middle part. So yeah, this is for execution. Now, because we knew that the story is actually working, because audience is actually connecting with his story, then we executed this second reel here. And it has performed really well. This is also story based. You can see here is a reel. Now this reel has it's also following a similar concept of this reel, because we actually replicated a YouTube interface here. On this reel we actually replicated a BBC article here, right? This again, the story is real. The obviously picture is real, obviously it's from his past, but again there is no article. We actually mentioned that in the caption, so that audience, we don't clickbait the audience. We actually tell the audience that there's no actual article on BBC. We are just, we've just used this interface to actually execute our piece of content. So yeah, how we come up with this idea, I'm going to show you our Notion card right here. This is the Notion card that we created in order to execute the idea. This is inspiration. I'm going to show you the inspiration that how I come up with this piece of content, and here are some pointers. Again, story idea, the main title. I'm going to explain that how we come up with the title as well. So this is the inspirational video that I've gone through while executing this video. So you can see that it's sort of similar if I compare this video to the one right here. This was the execution. This is the execution, right? And this was the inspiration. So I was actually watching this piece of content. This popped in front of me while I was scrolling through Instagram, and there were there were many elements there are many elements who were creating sort of a hook. For example, this copy right here, obviously Robert Pattinson, when he was finalized the Batman, he was trending, so copy was really good. Again, the picture is really good, and the reaction clip is actually presenting a certain kind of audience here. And then this is the hook. This is all playing a part of a hook, and then after a transitional clip, you can see that how they have changed their transitional clip here, changed the footage, and changed the copy as well. So again, the same thing. I knew that we kind of have some kind of story, that some kind of a incident based story that we can use as a kind of an article here. So we come up with these headlines. These are from his story. uh, Casper actually lost $300,000 in just week, when he was trading at a beginner level. So these are the two copies that our writer come up with. A young trader made $300,000 in just 1 week and lost it all. Boy made $300,000 from Bitcoin in 1 week and lost it all. So again, I needed some kind of article vibes to the copy. So I've gone with first one here, this one right here. And again, this was the hook. I've told the editor to keep the reaction clip same for both, the first hook part and the transitional part. As the transitional copy, we added something like this: young trader after 3 years ago. That same young trader after 3 years ago. So this is how I actually execute this piece of content, and you can see that the inspiration and the execution is it's very broad. That's why I don't actually follow creators from our own industry. For example, if I'm ideating for a trader client, I'm not gonna follow any other trader to execute the idea. I'm gonna go broader and broader, so that I build something, or maybe I create something which is of my own, right? So yeah, this is what we executed. You can see that how we come up with the copy, how we use the footage right here, and then the reaction clip right here. And again, make sure to leave room on both of the sides, right? So yeah, this was the second idea, and it has gained 656,000 views. Again, the first video, 5.4 million views. It had gained us, maybe I'd say that 8 to 9,000 followers alone. This reel right here, and this one, I think it has gained us like 2 to 3,000 followers, maybe 15 to 200,000 followers, something like that, 300. So yeah, these were the two reels created based on the story. And just ask your, like, if you're ideating for your own content, just you must know your own story, obviously. Just feed it to ChatGPT and come up with the proper outlines, and so that you can actually use these kind of formats to add up your story. And even if you're ideating for any of your client, as a marketer, right, as an ideation guy, so just ask him to create some kind of a loom where he explain that how his whole journey went. Obviously, you will have to send him that kind of a questionnaire where you are asking him questions about his journey, about his origins, about his business, or something like that, so that you can actually execute this piece of content on spot. Yeah, these are the two reels that we created. And again, I'm gonna explain these three reels right here, which actually which we created in order to promote his YouTube videos, his YouTube channel. uh, let's start with the first one. Okay, so this is the reel that one of the reel that we created in order to uh, promote our client's YouTube channel, and you can see that how cleverly it is executed, and it has exceptionally performed well, gained like 542,000 views, and we literally did nothing right here. We actually executed this first clip with a notepad, with our mobile phone, and after that we just added his YouTube videos, right? So no involvement from the client, nothing fancy, just a psychologically good hook, right? And yeah, this has performed well, and I'm gonna just explain that how we actually come up with this idea right here. And here is the Notion card, and you can see it's nothing right here. You can't see anything because it's nothing fancy. It's simple. We knew it's gonna work because uh, again, it's simple and it's relatable to the audience. And the inspiration while executing this idea, the inspiration that got me to come up with this idea was this. Actually, I was scrolling again on social media, and this post popped in front of me from Gary Vee. I don't actually watch a lot of posts like these, right? The characters or something like this. So, but the problem was that this instantly hooked me because the whole essence of this post, how it was something written on the paper. Because I myself, I write a lot of stuff on notepads and paper or diaries, so that this was kind of hooking me. and I stopped myself and started reading it, that what he's talking about. While I was enjoying this piece of a piece of content, I thought that this is really a good hook. And the interesting part is that this post actually performed really well as compared to his recent post that he executed at that time. So again, I thought maybe if he's using this in carousel post, I can try that in a reel as well. So yeah, this was the inspiration. This was the light bulb moment that came to me. And yeah, first I did what I actually did here. Let me just show you the clip again. Yeah, this is the clip, right, which we executed. You can see that we first created a question right here. We take a notepad. We actually took a notepad here. We wrote a question. Now the question should be the broadly relatable to the audience that you have in your niche. Again, we had the Casper talks about trading, right? He's an expert trader. So uh, we come up with a question asked by mostly beginner traders, which is relatable to everyone. For example, this one right here: what if I blow my account on a single trade? I wrote this question on this notepad, and executed the first piece as a visual. And after that, we marketed his YouTube videos. This is what we actually execute. This is how we actually execute this piece of content. So yeah, if you are, for example, if in a dropshipping niche, if you are in AI automation niche, any niche that you are in, right? Use use maybe a notepad. You can also use maybe a board. Maybe you can use your laptop screen to actually show that what kind of the pain point the audience has, to hook the audience, create some sort of a question or the statement, and then transit into the main long form videos that you want audience to actually watch, because that actual conversion happens on YouTube on long form content. So yeah, this was our goal. And let me just show you that how we executed the second part of this content, so that you understand that how to execute that as well. This is question right here. You can see this is the question. This is the chain line that uh, not if you have these. What if I blow my account on a single trade? The second line is not if you have these. Now these are the answers to that question, these videos. And again, yeah, this sort of created that kind of engagement as a YouTube channel as well. So yeah, this is the second piece of content that we actually executed for Casper with this goal. And again, with the same goal, we executed this piece of content. Let me just show you this as well. Now this one is executed based on one video, which was performing overall good on YouTube. But again, we needed a good push, because Casper told us that the video has good number of good value there. And the number of views that the video has gained wasn't enough. So we actually executed this piece of content to promote that specific YouTube video. I'm gonna just show you that YouTube video as well. Let me just Yeah, you can see that the video now has really performed well, gained him like 414,000 views. ICT concepts explained in 12 minutes, right? All of the ICT concepts he explained in this video in just 12 minutes. And to execute, again, we had to promote this video. So we chose this format right here. You can see this. And let me just show you the card, that how we actually executed this. So this is a card. And this is the inspirational video, which kind of helped us execute this piece of content. Now you can see that it's a simple copywriting reel, where the creator has just shown that these are the podcasts that you should listen to as a trader. Again, the topic that he wanted to market. And we what I actually did, uh, I took all the concepts from this thumbnail right here, where like all the concepts that he's talking about in this video, and drop all those images on the reel, on the first part of the reel, right? And with a copy, you don't need an overpriced degree to understand these trading concepts, right? And again, this creates a sort of a hook, that every concept's getting explained. Again, you can see that these are the timestamps of this video right here, right? It is a 13-minute long video. And each of these concepts are being explained in this whole reel, that you can learn about all of these stuff with a single video. and you can see that the comment section YouTube, because again we added in the caption that comment YouTube and I'll send you the video to basically divert the audience from Instagram to his YouTube channel. So yeah, it really performed well. The reaction, you can see the reaction right here, 414,000 views, and now you can just count that this video gained us 205,000 views, right? So that even if I'd say that 50,000 audiences of just checking this video out, you can count those number as views. The video had obviously that kind of value, that audience is sticking to it, that's why it's getting triggered. So yeah, this is one of this is the second way that we executed to promote is a YouTube video. And you can also execute this maybe if you have any long form video where you're explaining some sort of a strategy or maybe some kind of how to steps in your industry. Just make sure that use this kind of format or maybe better one, and execute accordingly. And also make sure that to leave some kind of caption that audience will have that chain that they can divert from Instagram to your YouTube channel. So yeah, this is the funnel type video that we created. And as for the third video right here, let me just show you this one as well. We executed this again to promote his YouTube channel. And again, one of the video that I really felt that that is easy to execute, that is easy to promote, sorry, this one right here. Yeah, 48 laws of trading. So it is an hour and 30-minute long video, a really long video. And to execute this, to promote this video, we come up with this format. Again, the similar concept right here. So again, created a YouTube interface here, and we just started playing this YouTube video. That's it. Again, you can see that the video has 2 to 3 hooks in one go. The interface obviously is a pattern interrupt that again audience, the viewers aren't expecting to actually see some kind of YouTube interface video on Instagram. That's the pattern interrupt. And then you can see that there's a comment which is highlighted below, which is making audience stop on the video and read that what is the fuss about, right? So yeah, this some of the psychological elements that we use in this reel. And again, we come up with this idea from the inspiration from some other client right here. This is a creator. He talks about AI. And again, I was actually going through his video, and although it is not executed by this creator himself, it is again it's a theme page. It's a theme page, and he created this template based video for this guy, and you can see that it has really performed well. So again, the format was really good. I've taken this format and executed the piece of content that we have right now. So yeah, this is how we executed the 48 laws of trading. This video right here, it has gained us like 146,000 views, diverting audience from Instagram to his YouTube channel. So yeah, this is the third reel that we executed with the same goal. So up till now that I've just shown you 2 story reels and 3 YouTube style reels. And as for these 2 reels, I don't think that I should explain this in depth, because these are just formats. As for the lifestyle videos, let me just show you this one first. It's easy to execute. You don't need any kind of big inspirations for that. If you're following a lot of theme pages, you can easily see these kind of formats everywhere. So it's really easy to execute. Day one day, that's it. We just use his footage. We just shown his some of his results and created some sort of scenario. Like day one, he's working hard, and one day, he achieved all of the stuff. So I don't think it's need that much explaining. You can easily replicate this stuff, even better ones. As for this one, I feel like that this is a similar thing. This is also a typical format based video. And if you are again following a lot of theme pages, you can easily come up with these kind of videos. And you can see that the question is on top. In the middle, we have just presented his visuals of him working, and my honest reaction. You can see that what kind of a story that this whole reel is creating. Suddenly you're too busy to have time for us. And my honest reaction, these are trading apps which is being shown, and this is making the audience share this piece of content that I'm always busy or some sort of these kind of stuff. And again, if you're in some other niche, if you're in e-com, if you're in AI automation, maybe if you're in real estate, any niche, you can tilt this according to your industry. Maybe if you're an e-com, just show Shopify right here or some other app down here. You can create some kind of a different question too. And let me show you that if I have added this card here. Okay, so this is the card, and the inspirational video. Yeah, I can't show you the inspirational video because it's been deleted, I guess. So yeah, these are the pointers. If you want, you can screenshot this if you want to execute this piece of content. But I feel like that it's easier to execute. I don't think that's a rocket science right here. Okay, so this is the last video, and this one is controversial. And to be very honest, we are not really proud of it because we thought it was going to backfire on us, and it was about to be very honest. But it kind of played, I'd say that well. Uh, it's a controversial reel. It has gained 598,000 views, and I feel like that it's more than enough. Let me just show you the reel right here. So the concept of the reel. I think you understand the concept of the reel. We are talking about the percentage of big traders right here, and obviously we are including Casper here as well. But the thing is, uh, you can see the comment section right here because trading percentage, trading win percentage is something that usually people don't talk about a lot, uh, as of their own. I'm talking about as of their own, right? That how much they have, and you can see that the audience, some audience, talked about that. I talk about the ICT, that I don't understand the hate ICT gets. Uh, I have 100% win rate. ICT win rate is above 1%. You can see that it has created some kind of controversy in the comment section. And again, we were thinking that we shouldn't have added Casper in the reel because ICT is really a big trader, and the second trader that we added, the third trader actually, he was also a big trader. Uh, and we kind of added Casper into it, and it didn't create that kind of a good personal branding element which we thought it would. So yeah, this is what we executed. It has gained again good number of views, and we got a lot of eyeballs here. But again, we are not super proud of it. So yeah, this is one of the reel that we created. I feel like that it could have been created way more differently. We could have created a controversy in a good manner, but that's the good thing, that we didn't get 2 to 3 million views on this reel, because the more the attention we will get on this piece of content, it is not that much great. So yeah, this is how we actually executed these 8 pieces of reels, and we didn't use any kind of custom or special footage from client. The only thing that we use is the Google Drive of his footage, which was already pre-recorded, right? We come up with these 8 formats, and we executed these 8 pieces of reels. Now, if you want, I can send you this whole doc, and you can replicate that what we actually created. If you want any of these templates, I can try to give you the templates as well. And make sure that don't actually copy these reels. If you want, you can. I'm not saying anything like that. If you want, you can copy any of these reels, but I feel like that you can create something better than these, right? Maybe come up with, for example, if this is the concept that I call these 2 reels. Not two, actually, these 3 reels are based on the concept that I call platform replica. You can create another platform. For example, we are talking about YouTube story right here. You can create a Facebook story. Show Facebook posts from the past, because again, audience is familiar with the interface of Facebook as well. So that if you use that interface and post video on Instagram, audience will likely to get triggered, and you will be able to break that pattern. So yeah, try that, and hopefully this video will give you the value and actionable tips that you can use. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Signing off. Thank you for watching.